Welcome back to Fast Break here on LAC Sports Network. So we covered the D3 and D2 All-Americans. So that means we're left with what division, Margot? I just teed it up for you.
That would be Division I, Emerson. And
Bingo.
we kick things off with the first team All-Americans, beginning with the leader of the Syracuse Orange. You know who it is. Kayla Trainer
sure.
became the first four-time IWLCA All-American first-team honoree in program history at Syracuse. The K-Train ranks 13th in the nation in points and is 8th in assists. She currently leads the Orange in points, goals, and assists in her 197 draw control victories. This spring is good for second all-time in NCAA single-season history, and she's not even done yet. What? Now, despite not making the list of Tewaaraton finalists, Stony Brook's Courtney Murphy was tabbed an All-American first-teamer after netting a Division I record 100 goals this spring. She also led the nation with 116 points and has recorded 232 career goals in 3 seasons with the Seawolves. Her 232 goals is good for 19th in Division I history, with another season still to play. Here is the list of the best goal-scoring seasons in Division I history. Murphy not only broke the old record of 98 goals, that was a 32-year-old record, but then became the first player, men's or women's, to ever top the century mark and score 100 goals in a season. Let's head west to my former territory, my Southern California.
Yeah, that's you, girl.
I did used to live there, where USC junior Michaela Michael became the first woman of Troy to be named an IWLCA All-American. Michael leads the Trojans in points, goals, and assists. We're calling that PGA?
GPA.
She
Come on,
also
girl.
tallied.
Clearly, yours wasn't that high.
She also tallied 116 shots in 20 games. Hey, I had a 4.0. In addition to her offensive output, she has won 103 draw controls. Let me talk about her. 66 goals and 97 points this season are a career best for her. So here are the rest of the D1 All-Americans. Going to look at the attack here. These girls are all so good. One of my favorites to watch this season, Molly Hendrick of UNC. She's big, she's strong, she's talented. You got to mention Megan Whittle, Maryland, just a sophomore.
Yeah, my fave here has got to be Courtney Murphy.
She's a stud.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The ridiculous numbers she put up all year long.
One of 5 Terps to earn IWLCA All-American honors. Maryland senior Taylor Cummings earned her 4th consecutive first-team All-American honors. Cummings has stuffed the stat sheet big time this season with 70 points, 60 ground balls, 128 draw controls, and 47 caused turnovers. Cummings, who earned the Tewaaraton Award not just one, but the past 2 seasons, was named the Big Ten Midfielder of the Year for the 2nd season in a row and was also an All-Big Ten selection and Big Ten Tournament MVP.
Well, one of 4 Gators to earn IWLCA All-American honors, senior Nicole Graziano, concluding her 4-year career with the Blue and Orange in Gainesville by competing in 84 contests, which is 2nd all-time in program history. She also became the 6th Gator to reach 100 goals in a career, while earning 5 Big East Midfielder of the Week awards this spring. In addition to her various program accolades, she's a Tewaaraton Award Top 5 finalist.
Earning first-team All-American honors for the 2nd consecutive season, Louisville's Kaylin Morissette concluded her career in Kentucky as the initial Cardinal to become a 3-time All-American. Morissette wrapped up her senior season as the all-time draw controls leader with 572 and ranked 2nd in the nation in draw controls this season with an average of 8 wins per contest. She also led the Cardinals this season with 56 points on 37 Gs and 19 assists.
She plays with a lot of fire, a lot of passion. Well, so does this young lady, North Carolina sophomore Marie McCool. Cool. Became one of 5 Tar Heels to receive an All-American nod. Sophomore midfielder. Also was a first-team All-ACC honoree and the ACC tournament MVP.
Cooler than the other side of the pillow, as they say. Sticking in the ACC, we head to South Bend, where Notre Dame graduate student Barbara Sullivan was one of 2 players to be selected to the first team. In the defensive end, Sullivan has earned a trio of All-American first team accolades and was a repeat ACC Defensive Player of the Year. She's currently a 2-time Tour Tot Award finalist and is expected to go into the historical record books as one of the top defenders in the women's game.
Well, back to College Park we go, where Maryland's Alice Mercer earned her 2nd straight honors from the IWLCA after being named 2nd Team All-American in 2015. This season, Mercer was tabbed the 2016 Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year as she helped Maryland's backline become the 6th best defense in the land. Mercer is a 2016 Tewaaraton finalist and was named to the All-Big Ten and Big Ten All-Tournament team.
Let's keep the defensive trend going as Duke senior goalkeeper Kelsey Duryea collected her 2nd All-American distinction. Duryea was a Tewaaraton finalist nominee. She was an award nominee and first team IWLCA All-South Region honoree as well after concluding an impressive 4-year career that saw her deny 181 shots alone this spring. The 181 stops is the 2nd highest amount of saves recorded by a Blue Devils goalie. So here's a look at the rest of the first team defense and goalies to make the list. How about Ellie DeGarmo this season for Princeton? She's been so good, and unfortunate end to their
really
season. Good. And another USC player, Courtney Tarleton, getting the nod. She's been great. This whole full screen, this whole board right here is so packed. Those ladies so talented. The defense never gets enough love.
That's 100 talent right there, Margot.
So we mentioned earlier Courtney Murphy, but how about 2nd year Kylie O'Miller? The sophomore attack followed an impressive first season with the Seawolves by tallying 91 points, including 47 helpers, which is good for 4th in the nation. She's currently tied for 5th in the land in points. O'Miller is the first 2nd team All-American in program history and was a Tewaaraton nominee for the 2nd straight season. And how about Hallie Majorana for Syracuse? This girl has been lights out all season. Of course, she has some help from the K-Train, but when the defense is looking the other way, this girl buries it. And she has been so good for Gary Gate and his team. We'll continue to watch her in the NCAA tournament. And here's a look at the rest of the D1 All-Americans. One of my favorite players on this list that hasn't gotten enough love, Erica Ipe of UMass. They're going to be taking on Maryland. They're going to need a huge game from her. Anybody else up there that you've liked this season?
You know what? I'm a big fan of all of them, believe it or not. They're on that list for a reason, Margot, because they're the best in the stinking country.
Well, how about Maddie Crutchfield from Duke? This player all season dives, finishes. She's so aggressive, so fun to watch. She's put in goal after goal for Duke this year. An unfortunate end to their season, but congratulations on a great year to Maddie Crutchfield.
She's got that PhD. You know what that means? Pride, hustle, desire, Margot.
You know who else has that? Sarah Manley of BC. This player for the Eagles has been so good in her career. She finishes BTBs left and right. Great feeding players, great finding the open play. She's quick, she moves, she finishes. Congratulations, Sarah Manley, on getting the nod as an All-American. And here is the D1 All-American 2nd team. We saw Maddie Crutchfield and Sarah Manley, but how about the rest? Madison Sear from Penn State, keeping her team's hope for a national title alive. She's led them all season and has been great. Danae DiMartino for Johns Hopkins, one of the best at the draw in the entire nation. And Zoe Stukenberg from Maryland, one of those Terps that's been unreal in 2016.
UConn's Shannon Lee capping her 4-year career with the Huskies by becoming the 6th player in program history, along with the first ever UConn goalie to receive All-American honors, the Big East Goalkeeper of the Year for the 2nd straight season, setting a program record for wins with 12 victories, which moved her into first place in the record book for 44 career wins between the pipes.
Let's wrap up the D2 All-American team with some defense. Making the cut here is Florida junior Caroline Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
And how about North Carolina senior Mallory Freisinger,
Okay.
Loyola senior Maddie Lesher, and Connecticut senior goalkeeper Shannon Meade getting the nod. Well, up next,